Good morning, friends, and welcome back. So it's been a couple days since we last saw you. A lot has happened on the farm. As you saw in the last video, we did have a huge storm come through, and it did a lot of damage around here. So we've been in grind mode for the last couple days, getting things situated. Everybody on the farm has been working, doing a task. We've been working from morning till night. It's different coming from California to now this. It's definitely been a wake-up call, but I think things are situated now, and I'd like to show you what we've done here on the farm. Come along.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand. Let's find something new, me and you.
Alright guys, so I've got brand new bottles here that I've washed and cleaned and sterilized. Every morning I take the old ones out of here and take them upstairs to wash them, and I put new ones in for today. These have apple cider vinegar in it to help with their immunity. And this way I'm assuring that they have fresh, clean waters and jars, that they're not getting any bacterias or anything that could potentially harm them. I want to drink clean water, so I want my chicks to drink clean water too. Alright guys, so I'm going to explain a little bit of what happened here. So this is all fresh cement that we put down. This was kind of taken over by dirt, rocks, and everything, so we cleaned it out because this is supposed to be a path for the water to come down and then go straight through here, and it goes right into our creek. But what had happened is it had rained so much. Like I said, 4.5 inches of rain came through, and it came off the creek, overflowed the creek, came through here, had nowhere to go, and it rushed inside all of our barn bins right here, and especially the brooder. Every time it's rained before, we've come in here, we've checked it, because this is where we wanted to keep the meat birds. So we knew this needed to be a safe spot for them. Never had it been wet, bone dry every time after a rain. After this particular time, it was completely soaked. You can see the dirt is still wet from when it was. It was complete mud in here when we came in. So we decided to lift it. We put flooring board all throughout it, and now it has raised it up. So if it does happen again, if there is rain that comes through, it's going to go underneath and not on top. So this is our area now. We can walk in, and I was concerned before because we would be able to walk in and the chicks would be all around us, and I didn't want to step on any of them. So now we have this. We're probably going to make it go to about right here where the door is, so we can open and close the door with no problem. But we're going to extend that out more to where the birds have more room to run around. But this way, they're secure in here. They can't get out. Nothing can get to them. Now it is 100% weatherproof, predator-proof. I can sleep better at night now, knowing that our birds are safe, warm, and not wet. But they are definitely happy now. Alright guys, so the next step in here is to finish the flooring on the side, and then we're going to create a partition wall right here with chicken wire in between it so that it adds nice airflow for the chicks. They can see out and everything will be great in here. We're going to make it about 2 feet tall. That way they can't jump out and nothing can happen. So the weather is changing rapidly here. We're not used to that because in California it's hot from June until September, sometimes October. So it is dropping down to the low 70s all this week and all of next week with a lot of rain here and there. So I want to make sure that the meat birds are warm, but also have a way to get away, that they're not hot boxed in here. As they are going to be growing, they're getting bigger, so they're going to be creating more heat amongst themselves. So I want to definitely make sure we have it further out so that they can get away and there's more room for them to move around. But as of right now, they're quite happy. Alright guys, so that was our meat birds. That was step 1 in our chores of the day. Now we're going to go over to the big barn and let out our egg layers. Come on. Alright guys, quick side note before we get over to the egg layers. This is where the water was when it came out of the creek. It started over there, came over this way. All these rocks that you see here were pushed that way, and we had to rake them back for our driveway entrance. And all this debris that you see over here, this tree, this wasn't here before. This was brought up from the creek because of how high it had gotten. But as you can see now, the water levels have definitely gone back down. Come on, ladies. Alright guys, so the pigs are doing great. I'm going to feed them, give them some water. So everything that happened with the meat birds and the rain really delayed making our door. So this is still a work in progress, but they're still safe in here with our makeshift door that we got. But let's get in there, clean their water, get them some fresh water, and then I got something to show you over here. Alright guys, so I asked and I received. I got this working. Well, my husband got it working. So now I don't have to truck all the way up there to get water, or truck water down here. Next thing I need to get is a scrubber. Alright guys, so this is the first time I've gotten to use this, so I think after I wash that, I'm going to fill this bucket up with water and take it over there. This bucket we got from Tractor Supply. It is food grade, so it's safe for them to keep in there and to fill with their water. Alright, I do put the apple cider vinegar in their water here too, so that that way they have the same benefits that the chickens do, and it helps with their immune system. Alright guys, so they're only pooping and peeing in one area, which is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some shavings that we bought from Tractor Supply, and I'm going to put them over this area to keep the smell down. Alright guys, so one thing I've noticed about our apple tree, we have about 3 of them on the property. This one is the best. They're all over the ground. The chickens are eating the apples, which I'm really excited about. I was worried because our chickens have shown no interest in apples in the past, but since we've been here, they've been coming around and actually pecking at them and eating the ones that have fallen on the ground. So with these apples, the previous owner said they are excellent for making pies. So that is on my list of to-dos, is to make an apple pie using some of these apples. And I'll definitely bring you guys along when I do that. Alright guys, so that will do it for our farm chores today and our recap of what happened a couple days ago. I want to thank you all for coming along. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. As always, I hope all is well, and I hope you have a blessed day.
Blue is the sky, like the color